Stop is because the front side windows are excessively tinted.
Okay,
perhaps to the point of being dangerously
Okay,
so.
fine.
In my experience, tints to this level are what would be considered dangerous.
Okay, fine.
Although tinted windows aren't currently part of the UK MOT test, the people responsible for the MOTs used to be called those of the Vehicle Operator Services Agency, now called the Driver and Vehicle Standards Agency, are still responsible for the safety of vehicles used on the public roads.
Okay.
And they issued guidelines regarding enforcement for tints used on windows, and they say that the tints below 70%, down to 65%, they would not even bother doing anything about it. It's just 5%, doesn't matter. Tints from 65% down to 45%, they would normally deal with by way of words of advice. In other words, your windows are dark and they should be, you really should get it sorted out.
Okay, fine, not a problem.
Tints from 45% down to 30%, they would normally deal with by way of a delayed prohibition. Go away, get it sorted out within 10 days, get back to them, and provided they test your windows and they're then okay, they won't prohibit your vehicle from being driven on the road.
Fine, not a problem.
For tints such as yours, in my experience, the degree of tint is below 30%.
Okay.
And their advice would be to issue an immediate prohibition there and then, which I have the power to do here and now if I was minded to do so.
That's fine.
However, it might be a harsh police officer who says 31% you're okay, 29% you're under the limit and therefore not okay. So we would allow at least another good 10% on top of that. And yours are potentially below that as well. In my experience from having measured hundreds if not thousands of these windows. There's a couple of other things you need to bear in mind. One is that you will not have notified your insurance company of this modification to the manufacturer's standard, because if you had, they would never have knowingly issued a policy of insurance to a vehicle that is illegally modified, let alone potentially dangerously illegally modified. If you were to be involved in a little accident now,
it would by insurance. I understand that. Obviously, that's what you're trying to get at, isn't it?
If you were to be involved in even just a little accident now, in this modern day and age, the other parties would get out, like you, they'd get their mobile phones out, they'd start taking pictures of everything, including the tints on your windows, and they then send off all that information to their insurance company and tell their insurance company that it was all your fault because you couldn't see where you were going.
I completely understand that.
Their insurance company tell your insurance company, and your insurance company goes, thank you very much for your premiums all year round, but we're not going to pay out for any damage to your vehicle because you have gone outside the terms of your contract and haven't notified us of this modification.
I completely understand that. The only thing what I tried to explain to the officer was that I got the vehicle like that, so I didn't expect it as a modification, so that's the reason why I took it as that. That's how the vehicle has come. Honestly speaking to you, I can show you the paperwork, Audi, MOT, etc.
Audi?
Yeah, but the S-Line, the S-Line black editions, that's how they come. They come lowered, they come with the springs on,
Audi
they come with tints, etc.
Do not manufacture.
Yeah, no, they don't manufacture the front window tints. I understand that.
In this condition.
I understand that.
A dealer might have a cosy arrangement with a local tinting, window tinting company, and they tend to market these things as either climate packs, privacy packs, or security packs.
They do tend to have tints on that occasions.
And so I did explain the law to you, didn't I? I did
no,
say 70%.
You explained. The way you explained it to me wasn't as the way he's explained it to me. You've explained it to me properly, and it's a proper detailed understand. So I understand it fully now.
There's more that you need to understand.
I obviously understand. No, completely. That's the reason why I like talking to you, because you're explaining stuff to me. The way you approached me was a very different matter, and it was a very rude manner the way you approached me.
I'm a traffic officer. He's asked me here specifically to explain this.
That's perfect.
This is my bread and butter.
Definitely.
What he deals with all day
definitely, but all police officers have knowledge of everything. If they're going to stop me for that, if they're going to stop me especially for that, they should be able to explain it to me the way you explain it to me.
What do you do for a job that you should have all knowledge of?
Okay, I do recruitment.
Okay, and do you know everything there is to know about recruitment?
Yeah, most likely, I know. I've done 4 years. Done 4 years. I built a company over 200 grand a year, so don't talk to me about that. All right?
I'm saying that you're asking.
I know about recruitment. I'm not asking for the impossible.
Yes, you are.
If you're a police officer, you should know your duties and you should know the exact explanation like you do. You should have known that. That's all I'm saying. The way you explained it to me wasn't the same manner.
Just as if you are the driver of a motor vehicle on a public road, you should know everything there is to know about the safety of your vehicle, but you clearly don't.
Yeah, I clearly don't.
So that's the end of that argument.
Yeah, so now you've helped me understand that, so now I know what I got to do.
Other things that you need to bear in mind is now that you know that your vehicle's in a potentially dangerous condition, if you were to continue driving it in this condition, you technically commit the offence of dangerous driving, because no careful and competent driver would knowingly drive their vehicle in a dangerous condition.
Completely understandable, but you can still drive it with the windows fully down.
Because
there's no tints on it.
Hear me out. It's not the sort of thing that normally comes to the attention of authorities until such time as you're involved in a more serious accident.
Completely
where someone
understandable.
is either seriously injured or killed.
Completely
If
understandable.
it can then be demonstrated by my colleague here or me that you were told that your vehicle was in a dangerous condition and you drove regardless, you'd then potentially be looking at going to jail for either dangerous driving or, if it was that serious, death by dangerous driving.
Completely
For the sake of a
understandable.
dubious bit of fashion fitted to your vehicle.
Like I said to you, that's quite a good vehicle.
Not only do you need to be able to see out, other road users, drivers, motorcyclists, pedestrians need to be able to see in.
Yeah.
Because if you come to a feature where it's 50-50, who's got right of way, in a vehicle that wasn't this tinted, the other party would look towards you for some eye contact and some understanding about who was going to go first. But if they look towards this vehicle, all they see is a black window, and then they're left in the unenviable position of having to decide whether you have or haven't seen them. And they either wait all day until you go first, or they take their chance and go and hope that you've seen them.
Yeah.
Okay. You cannot drive around with your windows fully lowered all day. You're still outside the law if you do so.
Okay.
As I said, the construction use regulations require that glass fitted to motor vehicles has to comply with construction and use regulations.
Okay.
And those regulations state that this window here should be allowed at least a minimum of 70% of the visible light, 75% for the long windscreen, and that's fine.
Okay.
70% is the same as my colleague's car there,
Okay.
which yours is far darker than.
Okay, cool.
And that's any window fitted to the vehicle, whether it's up, down, or sideways.
Okay.
Okay. What I would ask you to do is to continue this journey with both front windows fully lowered.
Okay.
I'm not expecting that you step out into the road there to start peeling off that window there before you go. Continue this one journey and get it removed as soon as possible, bearing in mind that if you have an accident in the interim, your insurance company will only be interested in the fact that you had a modification, and if they can't prove that your windows are up and down, they might err on the side that favours them.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I understand that. Yeah, that's completely fine.
Okay, any more questions?
No, is that it? Can I get your name as well and your number as well, please?
You're welcome to have my name and number.
Okay, what's that, sorry?
I'm PC Noonan and my number is 1558T for traffic.
Okay, that's fine, perfect. And your name and number, please?
There's my name.
Yeah.
And there's my number.
That's perfect. Thank you very much for that.
Okay.
Is that my free to go now?
I would ask that you don't post me on YouTube, please. I
Okay.
wouldn't like it.
That's fine. I'll see how it goes. I'm gonna definitely be posting my man here, but that's fine. Like I said, a very rude constable right there.
Please concentrate